What's going on, y'all? Connor from Rock Pokemon here, coming at you with another Market Monday. Today's Market Monday, I thought we would go over my upcoming CGC submission and just talk a little bit about what I'm doing in my hobbies right now, kind of within the framework of my 2022 goals. So, kick back, relax, enjoy some nice cards across a variety of TCGs, and I guess we'll start there. So my goal for 2022 was to grade 200 cards and enjoy a variety of the IPs and TCGs and collectibles that I love. So in that light, we're going to go through some of the cards I'm going to be submitting in a CGC bulk as well as a couple of CGC standard. Across a variety of TCGs, stuff that I really love and enjoy, and kind of keep me going in my hobbies, right? I'm going to have a good variety and get to enjoy different parts of my hobbies. So first up, we have some Marvel Weiss Schwarz Japanese that I was able to pull myself from a couple booster boxes. So we have the Thanos triple rare, which is a really cool textured card. This is one of my favorites that I pulled. Alongside that, we're going to have the Venom. This one is the secret rare SR. So two really neat cards from that IP. I love Marvel. I'm not like a Marvel fanatic, but these are two really cool cards. They hit home for me. They're Japanese. They're Weiss Schwarz. Some really cool characters that I like from the Marvel universe, so gonna throw those into this is all bulk, so 50 cards in bulk. That is the minimum for CGC, so we'll go through what we're doing here. Then we have Harry Potter, a slew of Harry Potter, so we'll go through. First we have the Peeves Full Art Silver Hollow. These are such cool cards. This one has a little bit of a diagonal print line, so I'm interested to see how CGC grades it. But what I want to point out here, and we'll get to the next one, which is Harry the Triumphant. A big reason that I grade is because it's fun. Like, it's really fun to submit cards and get them back. It's a good reminder, like, it's not all about the money. It's not all about, okay, I got it, get this amount of cards at this dollar value so I can sell them. And like sometimes it's just like fun. Like, I'd spend the money on the grading fees, yes, I'm going to sell a few and keep a few, but just focus on like enjoying. So taking a couple of the cards that I think are really cool, especially some of these more traditional hollows, for example, from Harry Potter, Quidditch Cup, this should be Quidditch, Great Hall. So just getting to enjoy, the process of grading, and I would highly recommend anyone out there. I really like this one, just because it's an iconic scene, from the books, and it's got 4 major characters on it. Like, this is a really cool card. So grade some Harry Potter in bulk. It's not all about the, what am I trying to say? It's not about like necessarily the break even or the dollar amount or whatever. Like, I know I'm putting $20 a card into each of these cards, and so be it. This one is really cool. This one is from my friend Catch Craze. Hooked me up for my birthday with one of the first anniversary celebration birthday cards from MetaZoo, so thought that would be a cool one to grade for myself. And again, a lot of these are like commemorative of stages of the hobby, artists I really like Chris Campman, and just getting to remember different iterations through my hobby lifetime that I'm going to get to look back on. So yeah, I won't keep everyone, but it's more, there's 2 really, Adam Ackler, the good old Harry Potter, and then the Headless Horseman. So let's see what else we got there. Then the Grim Reaper. So let's see, this should be in order. 1, 7, 1, 2. I just want to make sure I don't get them out of order, to relook at my submission sheet and make sure I don't put those out of order. Let me check this real quick. 27, 1, 27. There we go. And that's the birthday one. Yep. So some really, geez, I'm all over the place. I'm putting these totally upside down. Ha! All right, I'm gonna have to go back through these. I was wondering, I was like, what am I doing? So it's important because you have the sheet that you submit to CGC and they have to be in the exact order. So there we go. Now we'll move into Pokemon. So this one is just funny from EV Heroes, just because I'm a gym rat. So the good old protein shaker, which I just think is hilarious. Gold cards are pretty hard to pull in Japanese as well, so a little thicker on that side on the border. So, but 9.5 contender, so it's really neat. Then we'll move into some of the awesome cards from VMAX Climax. So this Mimikyu VMAX, for example, the character secret rare, just an amazing artwork. Like it almost looks a little bit like some other anime IP. So really cool card. But yeah, it's not all about, I know that not necessarily like grading a lot of these and some of them getting like 9s or even 8.5s on modern, especially Japanese, is like death. But it's just cool to like have them. Like I have this cool idea of just like collecting. This Umbreon is just sick. Look at the way that the eye radiates. That's sick. Just an idea around grading some of these modern, especially the character rares. I don't grade a lot of modern, so grading some of these for my collection at a pretty low cost of entry will be really cool, just to like collect over time. Evolutions, we got some Vaporeon going on and the Flareon. And then I need to pick up Jolteon at some point, or hopefully I'll pull it more VMAX Climax I open. Got Eevee. You'll see some of these have a little bit of edge, like it was almost like not cut perfectly, but these are just gonna be fun to have in my collection. Put about $20 into each card for grading, and they're just a really neat, part of modern Pokemon that I love so much, is these character rares. They really bring me back to Cosmic Eclipse, Dream League. So I was so stoked for VMAX Climax, and it delivered. So this is just really fun for me. It's not about the dollars. It's not, necessarily trying to extrapolate a ton of value out of these. I really like this one, Galarian Obstagoon. It's more about just like grading cards that I think are cool and getting to have them slab for my collection. So that's, kind of one of my goals this year too, is to just, within that grading 200 cards, a lot of it is just because it's dang fun, I'd rather spend the money, this sub all in will probably cost like $1,000. Rather do this full sub than, buy 2 $500 cards or $1,000 card, because it's super fun. This one is sweet, for not being a Charizard guy, this is a super cool Charizard, y'all. Check that out. This one I just thought was so unique how they did it. It's just like they're just chilling on the couch, like it's hilarious. So really like that Charizard. Then I have the trainers from the God Pack I pulled. So I thought that would be another cool thing to grade, just kind of where my head's at with it. Like it's kind of commemorative, right? I'll have that entire God Pack of trainers, even Gordy, graded. So thought that would be really cool to do as kind of like a commemorative thing for that God Pack I pulled on Christmas. So that's what we have to remember. Like for me, grading is just, like I said, it's just so fun. Like it's so fun. And if I can grade cards I like and also commemorate, cool events via slabbing, which we'll talk more about with some of the cards at the end of this sub, then so be it, Then I have a few of these Koro Pikachus. So these actually are, I'm going for it with these. Try to pick some of the best ones out of the ones I had, and these have some weird print lines, but try to hit a 10er on one of these would be really awesome. So just going for it with that would be really cool to hit the 10. So that's the modern. So again, more modern than I would usually grade. The most I've ever graded, to be honest, at any stage throughout my grading lifetime, modern at that time. But I just really, really loved this set. And so I thought it'd be really fun. I have a pile of more to grade for my next round of 50 bulk, but just pace yourself. And, there's some cool sets coming out this year. So a few more cards to commemorate some cool events. So we have the Pokemon Flute, which is super nostalgic for me because of the games and waking up Snorlax. Like, I love this card. It's got a little bit of maybe a piece of white up there, but pulled this when I opened my Japanese base pack at Leonhardt's after Leonhardt's event down in Dallas with Basic Trainer and Pokemon Knowledge cards. So a little bit of a commemorative piece, and also just a really cool card to pair with the Snorlax that I graded and got a 9.5. So thought that would be really neat. Then we have Blaine's Vulpix and Blaine's Ninetales. So these were a pair of cards that came, and this is unlimited, and if you guys know me, I do not collect unlimited, but these I pulled on stage at Leonhardt's event from my unlimited Gym Challenge pack. So I didn't get a holo, but I did get the Blaine's Ninetales and the Vulpix with it. So I thought this would be a really cool pair to grade to commemorate that. Again, just having fun with grading, doing it for the enjoyment of it. And then last but not least, I have a little one of two consignments from a buddy, or just middlemanning, a grade. So his birthday Pikachu from English 25th anniversary. So just he wanted that to get slabbed in bulk. So that is the 50th card in that sub. So along with that, I will be sending 2 additional cards via standard with CGC. The first is another middleman from my buddy Brett, who also sent the birthday Pikachu, and he just pulled this absolute banger from the Starbirth set. I mean, y'all know I'm not a Charizard guy, but this is a beautiful card. Like, I hope it comes through and resonates in the video, but my goodness, like the way they did that radial and the way the freaking texture is, this is a very cool card. Like, it's quite beautiful. The rainbows are a bit overdone, but this is a pretty special card. So, and then of course, last but not least, if y'all have seen any of my social media over the past week or so, down at Leonhardt's Pop Shop after the event, I had brought a heavy Japanese base pack with me to open with some friends, and we pulled the base Zard, and it is an absolute gorgeous one. This is going to be in my collection forever. Again, I couldn't care if there was a crease in this and it gets a 6. This is to commemorate an amazing memory, and that's what I really want to impress upon y'all about how grading works for me, is that a lot of the times it really is just about like commemorating, like slabbing something for my collection to protect it and preserve it for the long term because of a significant event or something that happened or what have you. So again, like for example, I have this card in a PSA 9. I'm going to sell that PSA 9. I only need one base Charizard. I don't care if it's a 9. It's not about the value for me. It's not about, some stonk investment Charizard, whatever. Like, I get to have this card, and every time I look in it, I remember freaking out with Pokemon Knowledge and Basic Trainer, pulling it after that Pokeflute on camera after Leonhardt's event in Dallas, 2022, about 12:30 in the morning. Like, that's what it's all about, y'all. So I want to impress upon y'all that, where my head's at with the hobby this year, I'm just really trying to enjoy it whenever I can. I've been working a lot. I have a lot going on in life right now. So the enjoyment I can get out of the hobby here and there with very minimal stress is what my goal is. So enjoying things like grading, enjoying other people's content when I can, just, enjoying other intellectual properties besides just Pokemon, to keep it fresh. That's where I'm at. So I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you found this helpful and just thinking about my mindset behind grading. It doesn't have to all be about, necessarily the grade you get or the quality or the dollar value, but a lot of it can just be sentimental or commemorative when it comes to grading. So, with that, I appreciate y'all taking the time. Be on the lookout on Instagram and here on YouTube. We're closing in on 500 YouTube subscribers and 2,000 followers on IG. So we're going to be doing a giveaway coming up soon. I will be posting about that in the near future. These are a couple of goodies in that giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. So more videos to come. If y'all didn't catch the live with Jake from Pokenomics, I really think you should go back and watch that podcast from my episode with Red or Blue Rob. Jake is a wealth of knowledge, and we had a lovely conversation. So very thankful for him coming on. And go check out some of the content I've posted recently. And I hope you, again, enjoyed this video and found, it kind of insightful as to why I'm grading and why I'm doing it, and see some of the other, things I enjoy besides just Pokemon, and hopefully give you a better framework for what I'm doing this year in the hobby. So as always, I'm Connor from Rock Pokemon. Collect what you love, but do it intelligently. See y'all soon.